Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Andreas. It's our final day here in Niseko, Japan. We're gonna spend the last day of the trip here at Hanazono. It's definitely one of my favorite resorts. I think it's a hard tie between Hanazono and Rizutsu. You know, Rizutsu has super easy access to trees, but Hanazono just has a lot of really nice side country powder. So, you know, it's a little bit steeper here. You have to hike a little bit more to get to the powder, but it's totally worth it. Super excited today because it's the last day of the trip and I'm riding my brand new Gentemstick Superfish. You can see it there. She is a beauty of a snowboard and not cheap, let's just say. But me and TJ both had ours waxed and professionally tuned at the Gentemstick factory. And boy, let me tell you, the finish on this thing is super nice. It's incredibly fast. I wanted to get out super early this morning considering it was our last day. So I left the house a little bit earlier than the rest of the gang. Really excited to try this thing out. So without further ado, let's try the Gentemstick Superfish. Oh man, this thing is so surfy. Guys, so I found a few cool tree runs to try this thing out in. So far it's not disappointing. It's super surfy, really easy to get the back end of the board around because of the swallowtail. The front end feels like a boat, so it definitely floats you and it definitely wants to rebound you up off of the undulations in the snow. Oh, what a premium board. I still can't get over how fast the base feels. We're on some wetter, heavier snow today, and typically wet snow is very grippy, but this thing is doing perfectly in these conditions. So couldn't have asked for a better scenario, and I'm glad that on the final day of the trip, I'm testing this thing out. Originally, I didn't want to. I was afraid that I might, you know, scratch it or ding it, so you can't buy a Gentemstick and not try it in Japan. Oops. guys, I am somewhere where I don't know where I am. Let's hope I haven't gotten too lost. There's still tracks through here, so hopefully I'm following someone. I might be in for a bit of a hike. And I'm already lost. Civilization, woohoo! All right guys, so we just got a little bit mildly lost there. Went through a majestic forest run that got really shallow and then kind of came out to nowhere, so had to hike for about half an hour through the woods, but can't not be feeling it. It was an amazing hike through some really just like nice woods, and there was no one else around, so definitely gets you feeling humble on these mountains. The thing I'm noticing about this board is there's so much surface area, it just carries forever. It doesn't seem to matter how shallow the incline gets. You can just get this thing to keep moving. It's got such a directional shape that it just wants to keep gliding and gliding, and there's such a nice finish on the actual base of the board that it glides like indefinitely almost. All you need is the slightest degree of pitch and this board keeps moving, which is awesome. I actually really like low incline tree riding. It's some of my favorite stuff. You know, when it's super low incline, you're not really worried about falling or getting hurt, and you can just focus on making really tight turns through the trees. Super impressed by this board. I've never ridden anything this premium. Maybe only like once or twice in my life, you know? What a great swallowtail on it. What a massive front shovel. And it just looks super beautiful as well. So happy to have it. I'm not trying it out in the best of conditions, you know. Obviously, this thing is designed for like 30+ centimeters of deep powder, but it's still really fun to carve on because of its shape. So, still having some awesome fun, making some great turns, and still getting into the trees with it, you know, testing this thing out. Today has just been like an exploratory morning. You know, without the other guys here, I don't really know where I'm headed, so I've just been experimenting and bursting off into different sections of the woods. Yeah, so far that's sort of ended me up in a bit of a hike. I can't say that I like wouldn't do that again. Like, I loved that hike. It was really nice. So, all right, let's see what happens next.
here right through the middle of those trees.
Man, that snow got super heavy. Last lap of the day here in Japan. Much speed. Yo, hey! Casey! Oh, Daly! What are you guys up to? Of all of the blue jackets in all the world. Woohoo! What's up, dude? That was awesome, bro. Good job.
He's crazy, huh? Jumping over trees.
Yo, you get to make it into my vlog.
No way, dude. We're stoked.
Boom. Dude, that was awesome.
Ultimate stoker. Pop up with the back, bro.
I did that just for you, so that you'd have my spiritual energy.
You want the spirits, bro.
Super cool running into Casey, Daly, and Taylor again. And that that tree jump was awesome. Oh man, what a day.
Woohoo! Everybody's got their Gentems.
The gentleman stick. Oh man, guys, what a fun day it's been riding these Gentemsticks. Met up with TJ and David Jones, who are also riding the Gentems, and Chris was nice enough to film me one lap, so hopefully we'll get that third person perspective in here. As I said before, guys, these are not amazing conditions to be riding a Gentemstick on, but having said that, the Gentemstick is proving how versatile it is. You know, this Bigfish shape, although it looks super directional, still handles well all over the mountain. It can even ride switch. It just doesn't ride switch that well. But you just gotta be careful you don't get hooked up. All right, guys, it's been a wicked day riding this Gentemstick Superfish. I feel so lucky to have added this board to my quiver. It's so fun, and it's extremely directional and flotacious. I cannot wait to take this board into Kybers and $1 Million Ridge back home in Whistler. That'll be its true test in actual deep snow. Super fast board, carries tons of speed, and overall just a super premium feel. So very happy that I got this guy. All right, guys, if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell button, and check out my Instagram at Schubert_art. You can see a whole bunch of my art stuff and my day-to-day shenanigans. Yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next video. Have a good one.